and welcome back indoors to the Tea Cozy Folk vlog. We're not in the summer house this week because it's just chilly, isn't it? It's, you know, all autumnal out there, and it's cold and it's wet, so we're indoors again. And this is the Tea Cozy Folk vlog with me, Susie Cowper, and we're going to kick off with, because it's October, if you bought the calendar for this year, you'll be knitting the Halloween spider, chocolate orange cozy. Look at him. Now, I know some people don't like spiders, but that's kind of the point. And here he is, the spider with all his legs. And it's in the Tea Cozy Folk calendar for 2024. Look, and he fits onto the chocolate orange. And that's what he looks like. There he is. But he's a bit, ooh, he's really creepy, isn't he? Ooh. I'll take him away just in case people don't like him. And if you're enjoying last year's calendar, there's a new calendar for next year. This one's for 2025. And there's no spiders, no spiders. So for Halloween next year, it's a pumpkin with a witch's hat. So less terrifying. So, so if you don't like spiders, this calendar is probably better for you. And that's on sale now on the Tea Cozy Folk website. I'll put the link down below so you can have a look. I'm showing the exciting news first. Have you got this month's Simply Knitting magazine? It's this one, looks like this. And it comes with two fabulous little booklets, look. And they've got little Christmassy things in. So, you know, they're lovely to keep, aren't they? Look, I love a little Christmas booklet, don't you? So if you get this month's magazine, it's out now in the shops. It looks like this, and you get the two little free books. I can't remember what issue number it is. 256, that's what issue it is. It's in the shops now. And I've got a Tea Cozy knitting pattern in it. Look, for the little RL&I crew member. Look, he's got his, oh, I'll show you him in a minute. I'll show you. But there he is in the magazine, in the Simply Knitting magazine. And here he is. Look, he's so cute. I love his big hands, and I love that he's peeping over the top of his life ring. And you know, the RL&I are known for their Wellington boots because this year's their 200th anniversary. And when you look back across time at all the uniforms that they've had and the upgrades and everything, the one constant that stayed the same is the yellow Wellington boots. So it's really important to the RL&I. So I made sure I got the wellies on the Tea Cozy. And he's got his life ring and his life jacket, and he's ready to go out and save lives and give them a nice hot brew. And he's got his little helmet visor on his face, and that's just made from a little bit of plastic from a fizzy pop bottle. So, you know, there's no special equipment really. You just have to drink a bottle of fizzy pop. If you don't like fizzy pop, get somebody else to drink it. But yeah, so that's the little crew member, and he is in this month's Simply Knitting magazine. So if you knit one, send a photo to Simply Knitting, because they'd love to see, they always love to see when someone's knitted the patterns that are in their magazines. And they might even put your photo on the Stay in Touch page of the next month's magazine. Because it's October, we're getting ready for Halloween. And here's a new Tea Cozy. This is the Haunted House Tea Cozy. And it's a big American style house, because I don't know, they always seem to be the ones that are spooky, don't they? You have to have a turret, that apparently is obligatory. And then you have to have like gable ends and several kind of roofs going on. So yeah, so I've done that. And then if you look at the photos of spooky houses, they always have all the lights on. So every window is lit. And I've got 3 ghosts. Woo! They're lovely, aren't they? So they're like, you know, Casper's ghost. I kind of thought, you know, ones with tails and, you know, rather than, I don't know, other, like when you see the grey lady and, you know, she's dressed like a Victorian, not that kind of ghost. These are little Caspery ones that are I don't know, they all look similar, don't they? They're perhaps, some are perhaps fatter, they've perhaps got different faces, but on the whole they're the same. And this is the porch going up to the front door, and the front door open and closes. So that is the Haunted House Tea Cosy, and it will be on the website on the 17th of October. So you'll have stacks of time to knit one before the big day. So that is the first of my Halloween knits for this year. My second Halloween knit is a spider, but this is for, you know, it's a Quality Street box, and it fits onto the box, and you can reach inside and get a sweetie. But there aren't many sweets left. They've all, look, people have been putting empty wrappers back in. I hate that, don't you? But this is the Halloween sweet box cover, and it looks like a spider. The legs are stiffened with black 10mm boning. You can get it from most haberdasheries, but I got mine from eBay, and it was quite cheap. It's not very expensive, and it turns up and it's already curly. So just work with the curls and make sure that, you know, they're curling the right way. But, you know, it's quite cool, isn't it? And it looks quite scary, look. You know, would you want to reach inside and grab a sweetie? And the top here does too. Oh, I can show you better, and he's the wrong way around. There's a little cobweb, and that's knitted. And there's a hole in the cobweb so you can get your hand in, but it brushes the back of your hand to make you feel a bit creepy. So yeah, I just wanted to, you know, for Halloween, it's not just about, oh, that looks spooky. It's nice to have a bit of an experience, isn't it? You know, and this gives you that sensory experience of, you know, something touching the back of your hand and giving you the creeps. But yeah, so that's that. That's my Halloween sweet box cover. I've not done a sweet box cover before, so that was fun. And yeah, and I really like how it's turned out. And it's all knitted in DK yarn on 4mm knitting needles. And you can download your copy of the pattern this Thursday, which is, oh, I think it's the 9th, is it? Is it the 9th? 10th? Oh, it's the 10th, 10th of October. And yeah, so if you want to knit one of these, you'll be able to download the knitting pattern and knit your own. And it'd be brilliant to put outside for the trick-or-treaters. See how many sweets you have left at the end of the night. Might put them off. It's that part of the blog where I show you what I'm working on at the moment. And here he is. Now this is, look, a conker player Tea Cosy. He's playing conkers, and I kind of thought he's a little boy, isn't he? A cheeky boy, and he's out in his great big anorak because it's cold outside, isn't it, in the autumn? And he's been picking up conkers and he's playing with his friends. He's going to have a game of conkers, and he's got his woolly hat on to keep him warm. And I thought he would have curly, unruly hair. Unruly, we'll call it. Not messy, unruly. Because, I don't know, boys do, don't they? And yeah, so he's got his conker, and I thought he's got a little pocket here, and I thought he would have a catapult, because you can catapult conkers. And I thought, he's rather mischievous, this boy. He's a bit of a handful, I think, and he wants to play conkers and play catapults. Because, I don't know, that's what boys do, isn't it? So that is my little conker player Tea Cosy. And you can see, you know, I'm still in the design stages. So he's not quite ready yet, but he's close. I think he's almost ready. I think in a week or so, he will be ready. And then I will have to knit him again and ask somebody to test knit him for me. And then he'll be on the website. I don't know what date that is yet, because there's quite a few variables in there. But if you're on the newsletter, I will send out a newsletter when he's available. So if you want to knit the conker player, you'll get that newsletter and you'll know that he's available then. But I'm hoping to get him done and on the website before the end of the month. So we'll see. That's all I've got to show you for October. But I just want to remind you, are you going to Harrogate to the Knitting and Stitching Show? If you are, I will be there on the 24th of October, which is a Sunday. And it's good to be there on the last day of the show because all the bargains. So if you're there on Sunday, you might grab a bargain. But I'll be there on the Sunday, and I will be in the Creative Living Theatre at 3 o'clock. I'm giving a talk about TeaCosy's knitting tips. Well, sewing up tips really, because I know you can all knit. So it's just the sewing up tips of, you know, how to get a really great looking tea cosy and some of the little hacks that I've learned along the way from making my tea cozies. So I'll be doing that talk at 3, but also I'm hoping to meet a few people and have a little knit and natter type session in the show. Before that, I don't know what time yet. I'm going to arrange it with some of the ladies that I know that are going, and I'll let you know next month, in the next month's vlog, and I'll tell you what time and where we're all going to meet. And if you're going to be there, come and join us and say hello. I'd love to meet you. It'd be great. And I'll see you then. But in the meantime, for next month, I'm working on Christmas. It's all full on Christmas all the way. We're going to jingle all the way. And I'm going to make a mini Christmas tree tea cozy using some fabulous yarn. Oh, it's really lovely stuff that, you know, it's coming from America, and I'll show you that as soon as it arrives. I'll do a little video so you can see it. And I'm also working on a bell ringer idea for Christmas as well, because I thought, you know, we do think of bells being Christmassy, don't we? And you know, there's that hobby of hand bell ringing. Not that kind of bell ringing that the monks do, you know, the little hand bells. And I thought that would be really Christmassy. So I'm going to have a lady hand bell ringer. So I'm working on that as well. And also I will be able to tell you about an up and coming little cozy that will be in the Simply Knitting magazine next month. And that's a Christmassy theme as well. So it's going to be full on Christmas. So Christmas in November. I like it when it starts early, don't you? So I will see you then in November, back here, indoors, in the warm. And until then, keep well and keep knitting. And I'll see you soon. Bye.